Hello, Leo. This is Sin with Big Moon Energy. I am going to be doing you guys' weekly tarot reading. This is going to be from July 7th to July 13th of 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like my video, please like and subscribe. It would really mean so much to me. I'm going to be doing my version of a mini Celtic spread. I'm going to go ahead and lay out the cards, and then I will hold up each one individually, and we will get over it. Okay, Leo. I feel like there's been a situation where things have not been fair. Like, you are the Three of Swords, okay? This is like grief. This is like loss. This is like hurt, sadness. Like, I feel like that you have been hurt. And right here, we've got justice crossing you. That's like an unfairness, like especially in that position, like with this card, like you have had something happen to you that is truly unfair. It is not right. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't supposed to happen that way, and it did. And you are still sitting here kind of like in the emotions of it, and I mean, as you should be. And it's just like kind of like questioning that, like, why is this happening to me? Now, in the what you know position, you've got the Five of Swords. I feel like because you've been like so down, so just like having this energy of like being upset, not quite being yourself, it's almost kind of like, I don't want to say fights, but it's kind of like sparking disagreements with people, or not even necessarily disagreements. And I don't want to say that like you're in a bad mood per se. It's more just like you're more on edge. I feel like the people around you are kind of recognizing that you're on edge, and they're kind of just like, then they're kind of getting on edge. So I feel like you know that right now it's kind of like a volatile moment where it's like you're trying to be really careful with your emotions and being very careful with what's going on around you, because you don't want to have these fights or arguments or disagreements or off energy. Now, your recent past is the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you guys, this was you finally putting into place this hard work, this routine. This is like foundation building. I feel like financially, you are coming out of a situation where you are doing something now that is really benefiting like future you, future your family, future you. You've got a lot of good things going on financially. Now down here, in what's driving you is the King of Cups. This is like emotional balance, okay? Like this is like having like you are completely balanced emotionally. You're not really, it's not that you're not letting things get to you, but you're able to really receive any kind of information, and then you kind of can just truly let it go. Like you really can feel what you're feeling and then let it pass and let it go. That's what you're like striving for. Like that is what you are sitting here being like, this is what I want more than anything, to have all this control over my emotions. That's what's driving you forward. And I feel like that is coming from this situation of where, you know, you've been hurt unfairly. Like there's a situation that just like really took you out of it, and you're just like, you realize that. And even though it's not fair, you also realize that you're like, yeah, but I have to still be responsible for my emotions. I still have to be responsible for my actions, even though this isn't right. Pretty much like you still have to be the bigger person. So, in your immediate future, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Now with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like with having the Knight of Pentacles as your like recent past, this is your immediate future, the Four of Pentacles. This is finally gaining some financial security. Like you guys have really been like stressed with money. You guys have been having a lot of issues with money. Like, you know, it's been rough. Things have been rough. And this is finally, you guys are finally getting money in. and you're holding on to it. Like, you're not like, yes, you're doing what you need to do with it, but you're like saving, you're setting things aside. You're really preparing for a rainy day too, because you're just like, okay, like this could happen or that could happen, but hey, at least now I have this stability, this foundation that I've built, so you can kind of like, you know, just take care of everything that you need to take care of financially, Leo. And I feel like that's been a big issue for you. And it's finally, you're coming out of that, but now it's bringing back all these emotions. Now, your advice from Spirit is the Wheel of the Year, the wheel in the regular tarot. Here's what I want to say about that regarding this situation of unfairness and hurt. It's not going to matter what I say, what the cards say, what Spirit says right now. You have been hurt and it wasn't fair and it wasn't right. Spirit is reminding you of divine timing though. Yes, this wasn't right what happened to you. It wasn't fair. It's not going to be fair, like period. There is no coming back from that. This was an injustice for you. But Spirit is pretty much telling you with due timing, things are going to turn around for you. With due timing, okay? This injustice, it will be righted in the way that it's supposed to be righted, okay? But like the hurt that you felt though, unfortunately, that is still there. Like until this does get, I want to say quote unquote fixed, that hurt is still going to be there. That loss is still going to be there. It's going to be painful. And I feel like, yeah, this is Spirit being like, I see you, I hear you, I feel you. This isn't forever though. Remember, everything is temporary. That's the one thing that you can count on in life is change. And so this is a reminder of like, right now, this is the energy. It is not fair. It is not right, but it is the energy that's happening right now. And in due time, things will change. Now, your outcome is the Page of Cups, okay? This is a lot about emotional, like, beginnings, okay? I feel, too, like, because you have this King of Cups that you're striving for, you are actually, like, really going headfirst into the journey of this emotional new beginning. I feel like for a lot of you, you're really going within because not that you don't trust people or that you don't want to be around people, but you have really realized that like this is something you need to master on your own. You can't count on anyone else, your family, you can't count on your friends, you can't count on your partner. You have to work towards this emotional stability. So I feel like too, like with this Page of Cups, like you are really going within, you are really focused on like working on getting this emotional balance to kind of like achieve some sort of like, you know, your own justice over this situation where it's like, okay, you know what, that wasn't right, but I'm going to get right. And that's kind of like how you're helping counteract that energy, Leo. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 of the Animal Spirit Oracle cards. Okay, so first off, we have got Horse Spirit. This says freedom is yours. I feel like this is like freeing yourself from this injustice that happened, freeing yourself from the pain of it. And that's pretty much what you're doing. You're moving forward. You're going to free yourself of this. I feel like it's going to take some time, but you will come out on top of it. You will come out better for it. The next one we have is the Crow Spirit. With Crow Spirit, this is saying co-create with Spirit. I feel like for some of you, this might be like the beginning of your spiritual journey, like where you're really like going into it head first. You're really changing your lifestyle. You know, you're really changing a lot of things. And this is like Spirit being like, I am here too. Like this King of Cups energy that you want so bad, I can help you achieve that. You can co-create with me and, you know, you can count on me. You can depend on me. And I feel like Spirit's reminding you of that right now, that you can still fall back on Spirit, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, Leo. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. That would mean so much to me. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you guys have an awesome week. And I will see you next week, Leo.